A few months ago, Valorant announced the outline for their 2023 esports program, and with it came the announcement of the game's first franchise system. This caused a very divided reaction amongst the community, with many in the scene suggesting that the current open system is the best way to move forward, due to its competitive integrity, sportsman-like feel, and well-supported Tier 2 and 3 scene. The flip side of that being that people believe a franchise system will bring a variety of business positives for orgs and Riot Games that will allow for the scene to prosper for years to come. So in light of this, I tried to create a system in which the whole scene can flourish from grassroots to the peak of competitive Valorant. A big part of the system Riot Games has hinted at is a path to pro system. Unknown players will have the opportunity to qualify through a system similar to League of Legends Clash mechanic, what we think. If run well, it will contribute to the continuation of new players being developed and inserted into the domestic scene. For players, the allure of making it into the domestic leagues under the franchise system are the international opportunities that come with it. As various teams will unfortunately not be participating in franchising, it is important for Riot Games to find ways to motivate people in the scene to continue to improve both as individuals and as complete rosters. Riot has a few ways they can go about connecting the tiers of Valorant. My ideal option would be to offer a spot to Masters events to each domestic region. Since there are currently 8 domestic regions, this would expand international events, increasing Masters from a 12-team event to a 24-team event. 8 slots will go to domestic champions, 15 spots will go to teams finishing in the top half of the 3 franchise leagues, and an international LCQ wildcard event could take place for the final spot. This LCQ event would include the second place teams from the domestic leagues and the remaining teams from the partner leagues. With the implementation of this new qualification format, competitive Valorant will receive luxuries from both their franchise system and open circuit. Some of these luxuries include the economic stability of the scene, transitioning teams in the domestic leagues into franchise expansion, and 2 distinct sets of storytelling material that can lead to growth amongst fans and players. Partner teams receive their media exposure, and the lower tiers of Comp Valorant retain competitive opportunities. For the Tier 2 scene, there is a heavy emphasis on forming great teams instead of each player's individual performance. There is ample opportunity for domestic teams to make international events, and that is crucial. The changes I've discussed and suggested would require massive expansion and oversight due to the radical logistics necessary to make this system run well. As I am not an industry professional, all these ideas are just that, ideas. And my hope is that through sharing these thoughts, the future of competitive Valorant will continue to improve and further satisfy the community's hopes.